You're listening to the Doug Stanhope Podcast.
Hello, this is the Doug Stanhope Podcast. It's the kitchen series. It's the Quiet House Kitchen series. And Tracey's back. And there's gonna be trouble. Tracy, nay, our bartender, currently abducted by the mothership. And she's come back on a quick sabbatical to pick up her things, we're guessing. I don't know. Raider and I surmise that you're probably going to need like help loading stuff into your car, and then you're going to say, I'll be right back.
And then she's gone.
No.
Chaille's been extra cranky since you've been gone.
Oh.
Really?
No.
Just making shit up. Trace, for coming back.
Are we really rolling or are we just farting around?
Yeah, I think we're really rolling. You did that clapping thing. So
It's going.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Yeah, welcome home. You've been sorely missed.
Oh, thank you. It's been a while. It's been 4.5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
the
just-
end of January.
We're just talking about that we watched the Super Bowl at LAX. And that was before, on my way to Australia. And I go, do you realize that not only does that feel like a fucking year ago, at least, I'd already been in the hotel living for 3 months at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm still, that's why my phone is on during this, because I'm in the current hotel till July 7th, and I'm trying to get them to switch me to a different brand so I can get more points, because I've already maxed out on my IHG points, my Hilton points. So I want to move to a Bonvoy property or even a Best Western, but they don't have suites with full kitchens. So these fucking people, listen, this is the temporary housing people, and I've been dealing with them since, and it's a major corporation, CRS. Since I've been dealing with them in November with the fire,
November 21st.
this is what happens every time I call. Almost.
Your call cannot be completed at this time.
The only fucking number they have everywhere you look is major fucking company. It cannot be completed at this time. So today, I go 1 in 100 times I'll get through.
What does that even mean? Cannot be completed at this time. It's not
Try
like,
again.
This business does not pay its bill. Try it again later,
Yeah.
where you'll get the same message. I don't know what cannot be completed this time. No, you completed the call. They just didn't make the connection.
That's why I had today. I finally called because it's a fucking nightmare
Yeah.
dealing with, and they fuck up everything. When I deal with them by text, I'll like spell out specifically so not the most retarded child could get this wrong, and they completely fuck it up. I'm like, hey, don't. So today I called AT&T, and I'm like, can you call this number to make sure I'm not crazy? Because I've told them, I go, almost every single time I call you, it says the call can't be completed. No, I don't know that. What can I do for you, sir? Like, oh, they're fucking.
Wow, quick with the attitude.
Yeah, I know. I really would rather I think they're in Phoenix, and I want to just,
Drive up there.
yeah, let's do this face to face, shall we? Get fucking Chad Shank and some
There's
fucking
probably a thing where you have to get buzzed in, like you're gonna go buy uncut gems or
Yeah.
something.
We got the thick
You
plexiglass
get in and they lock
windows.
that door, and then you go to the other. Like, show your hands, lift up your no guns.
Show your belt buckle.
But yeah, today is going. Starts month 8. Is the beginning of month 8 of a hotel living, and it's going to stretch into 9. But we're acclimating. Got a pool at summer, and
Well, you figured out a few things too. I mean, at first you were just kind of grab ass and trying to get in. I mean, as a reminder, when this first started, they weren't calling you back right away, and you had no place to stay that first night. And I mean, you came
Over
over here to
Thanksgiving.
Bingo's place and everything, and that's fine. But it's like, what would someone else have to do?
yeah, a fucking
You
poor
know?
person would be sleeping in their Honda Accord if they had
Or a
one.
family, you know?
Yeah.
It sucks.
But
I mean, since then you've figured out some things like you need a
Kitchen.
kitchen, absolutely.
full kitchen, that made a big
Twin
difference.
beds.
Pool.
Yeah, I got a
Cool right now.
yeah.
You gotta have it.
Pool kind of sucks. That pool is
Well.
really fucking cold, and I think we've discussed the kid problem. Oh shit! I got my pin now. I I found a place that makes pins.
Oh,
Like
God.
a name tags.
Okay.
Yeah, name tags. I got a good metal one that has Staybridge Suites with the logo, and I put executive guest as my position, and underneath that pool monitor, so I can go down on weekends. There's never kids in this fucking hotel because it's all workers and
Friday at 3:00 check-in.
Yep.
Those kids.
Yeah, and the fucking full families just clog all into one room, and then the pool is chaos. So then they started enforcing a wristband thing, and all right, so it doesn't matter. It's small and cold anyway. I'll just go to the pool at the Best Western is great. The one with Bumsteads, and they have the open mic. So I stayed there for open mic night last Tuesday and hung around in the pool all day. That's a great pool.
I was there. I was
me.
there that day with you because I got back from the airport and I had to wait for my baggage. So the next day I didn't plan on staying until 6:00 at night. But that was fucking relaxing. I'd stay there if I was you. Get the Best Western's got a good.
Well, I don't need the
loyalty.
room. They know me. I've stayed there so many times.
Yeah, but they've got a good loyalty programs for free rooms.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But they don't have kitchens.
Then that's shit. That's right.
But the thing is, I can go use their pool and hang out all day without having a room because they know me. They just assume I'm staying.
Not that you'd do that.
Or the DoubleTree.
Not that you would do that.
Does that other Best Western by the hotel have kitchens?
I don't know. I know they have suites, but
pretty big suites.
I don't think they have kitchens.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Back and forth between here. We're going to be going and doing a lot of stuff on the road. We just found out we're flying back on the same flight.
Yeah.
We're going up to
At least
Montana.
to Salt Lake, yeah.
You and Binger are going to Montana. Tracy's going back to Austin
That will be a
with
fun
half of her
flight.
belongings. And then it just turns out that you guys are taking the same flight.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's going to be awesome. And we're sitting very close.
Yes.
So weird. It would have been weirder if you guys both ended up being like in line to get on the plane. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing here?
Are you doing?
We got a lot of stuff coming up. Our next podcast, this has been fun, we had a near mass murder down the street.
Bisbee.
An attempted mass murder. It was an attempted murder and at Derek's house. Reverend
Reverend
Derek from the Doug Stanhope podcast, Derek and Kenny fame. Yeah, his friend, she stays with him all the time. She's always down there doing open mics. And they had she brought her friend that was trying to get off meth or something. And I guess that didn't work out. And the friend thought that they were trying to harvest her organs. So while they slept, she booby-trapped the house to blow up and then went and started shooting in one of the rooms, shot the comic girl, shot her heel off.
Through the leg and the heel.
Yeah, they had to cut off part.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it. They cut off parts of her calf to put her. So we went to the arraignment for the attempted murder yesterday at the court. It was fun. It was like getting a gang back together.
Yeah,
We're really focused on
the back of the courthouse.
Yeah, there's like 15 of us. I want Chad Shank on the podcast with her. We got to get Chad over more, and we all have that. We're going to Freedom Fest in July. The 6 of us, Chad and Jenny, and the 4 of us. We have this staying at some Bass Pro Shop. Fucking,
The Pyramid in
Big
Memphis,
Pyramid.
right off the freeway.
did you tell me that it's on the back of the Tennessee Quarter? Is that actual hotel, the Pyramid?
Never heard that.
Someone just told me that. That's on the back of the. Yeah, look. Fact check that. I guess it wasn't always Bass Pro Shop related. I don't know if it's
why would Bass Pro Shops build a pyramid? But they probably occupied a landmark that was vacant. I mean, that makes sense.
It's like a ball field where it's just 3 column. We'll slap our name on it for a couple years. So, but it's decorated.
Yeah.
This is like if Ted Nugent bought the Luxor and decorated it himself. There's like fucking elk heads and fucking grizzly bears and all sorts of shit.
Shoot
There's
in there.
Shooting range.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot.
An underwater bowling alley.
Archery.
This is the only reason I went to Freedom Fest. Like I got an invite for Freedom Fest. It's a libertarian thing, and you go, probably not. But let me see what hotel is nearby. Maybe it'll be a fun, jump up and go. And when I saw that Pyramid Hotel, this is so stupid. And then when I saw these the suite that we got is like a 3-bedroom suite. It's an enormous amount of money.
It's a governor's suite.
Yeah. So I go, all right, that's an outrageous sum, but if we're gonna go big, and then, so that's why I'm doing the comedy show there.
It's the Punching Up at Freedom Fest Comedy Festival, July 14th, 2023. The stand-up comedy special with Brittany Hunter, Camilla Cleese.
Yeah, it's John Cleese's daughter.
And Doug Stanhope. And that's at Freedom Fest
Did
Memphis.
you find is it?
I haven't found anything that says it was on the back of a quarter.
Renaissance.
I don't think so.
Renaissance Convention Center. So, and there's other shows too. There's a 7 p.m. clean show and then the 9 p.m. uncensored show with you.
Yeah,
and
there's
also
Yoshi
Obayashi.
Oh yeah, Yoshi was
Yoshi.
at. We just did the green room with Paul Provenza.
Was Yoshi there?
Nowhere comedy, Nowhere Fast comedy. It should be called. Yoshi was there. Yeah.
No shit.
Yoshi and Rosie Tran, who booked me for that comedy show.
Cool. Fun chowder?
They're like, oh, this is what it pays. And I go, I'll do it for this, because this is what I spent on that stupid room. If you cover the room, then it's all a wash, and we'll have fun. And I'm going to do an interview with Reason Magazine, because I love Reason Magazine. But other than that, I am not committed to anything. We'll have our podcast on Podcast Row.
We have a booth, a 10 by 10, and we'll basically the setup here is what I've packed to go there. So if this podcast goes out and it's successful, that means we're ready to go for Memphis.
Yes, and before Memphis, this is starting to tread a little bit into fear and loathing country, but we have 3 judge friends in town, 3 of the local of Cochise County judges, and they're, you don't know about this?
No.
We're going to a judges Arizona Judicial Committee convention. It's a convention of 600
judges?
Arizona judges.
We're going
all up in Phoenix, so we're going to crash it, kind of like Hunter S. in Fear and Loathing when he goes to the district attorney's convention, and the semen stains from constantly jacking off. It's a fun tract, but we're gonna be just one night. We could have gone for the whole 3-night event, but I think one night is enough trouble. I really want to get Chad up for that too.
I don't know, man. I'll talk to him tomorrow on issues to find out, to let him know about the.
He's all for Freedom Fest.
But the gal that got shot. I'll see if we can figure something out there. But yeah, I don't know.
We might have to go to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be a good excuse to do a Shady Dell podcast again.
Well,
in the gazebo.
She's ambulatory, but it's not easy.
Oh, okay.
Like they took her calf out to make a heel, and that was not 2 weeks ago when she got shot. So I mean, she did open mic, but they got her inside the door and set her on a couch just inside the door and brought the mic to her. But she was very funny. She was getting the all the shooting jokes in there.
Yeah. When she walks, does she make a squishing noise with that one foot? Because her calf is instead of the heel.
Yeah, I don't. There's pictures that are traumatizing. I think
I'm not gonna look at that shit.
I think just hearing about it, there were times where my butthole hurt, it hurt just hearing small details. So I think we'll have her tell the listener all the graphic, gory details. The fucking just
getting shot is.
And the other parts, I'm not even gonna step on the dick because the fucking house was set up to fucking blow up.
Yeah. This is a good tease.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, the judges' convention. We have to go. We want to go loud. I want Jason and Yanis to go. Should we really sit with them at the bar?
Right.
I don't.
That's funny because they're hanging out with all their dudes that they have to puff up to, peacocking around.
I don't think either of them have it in them. I don't think either of them really. I think they're. I don't want to say too stupid to care, but they're probably not.
Yeah, you shouldn't
savvy
say that
enough.
about judges.
Let's
not say that.
I don't think they would consider how they'll come across. They don't have enough ego to go,
Sure.
or ambition. Like, they're not fucking trying to be governor or anything. They just want to cut people a fucking good deal. They actually care about the law,
Yeah.
oddly. So where I would be concerned, like I was concerned about having Jason on my podcast when he was running. Like, you sure?
Right. That could be bad for you.
Right.
And this,
Probably.
I don't even want to
You.
get into it, but this new person that we just came into our lives, which is huge news on the Whiskey Girl Nowhere Man front.
Yeah.
I want her on the podcast, but I'm gonna have to let her know. I mean, this,
It could come with consequences.
it's gonna go on your permanent record.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like on that episode. I'll be, but my body of work could follow you around somewhere.
I
don't know.
don't think that person realizes yet what.
Yeah, maybe we'll just not tell her.
I was really hoping you were going the opposite way.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Fully inform her.
Well, that's how she found us. So,
Yeah.
and
We'll
it's
talk.
gonna be a good summer. I like the
Yeah,
more things
it
we
is.
add on, the less I'm concerned about the house, which is coming along. And Skank Fest. I'm just setting up the website.
That's new.
now.
I don't even think you want to talk about that yet, do you?
Well, it's happening.
Oh.
I told him I'm going. I'm not necessarily on the bill, but I'm going to be there. I got my hotel
This is
booked.
Skankfest Vegas.
It's September 28th through October 1st, I believe.
Oh, it's the Vegas
Skank
one.
Fest
Okay.
Vegas. Yeah,
Okay.
we're going. So I got my
right
rooms
on.
early, so
We're
we're
definitely
staying at
going?
our place. Yeah,
I know what we're saying.
yeah, and it's going to be like a Freedom Fest in that it's just going to be everywhere. You don't like. I don't know what happens at
Nice.
Freedom Fest. I know there's tickets that you buy, but I don't know, like, to hear someone speak or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of speakers.
Yeah, we're going to be like we did at Skank Fest
Yeah,
Houston, where
all over the place.
we barely walked into any shows. We're outside fucking around and talking to people.
You were, I
We were
believe that
riding a
was right in the
mechanical
middle,
bull, which
right in the
is
middle of
Stopka.
COVID, and you were being passed like crowd surfing from one of the stages or something. I just remember that
Cigarette and a
video.
cocktail.
And a cigarette and a cocktail. Yeah.
He had a dick.
and didn't spill my drink.
Did
He had a
not.
dick painted on his face, and I had a
that's
vagina
right.
painted on my mouth. We rode the crowd, didn't we?
Yeah, and I said, at Freedom Fest, I'm more into finding the real fucking margin
Yeah.
fringe libertarian, like the kookies.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of them. Like when we did that libertarian convention in 2008, there was plenty of goofballs. And if we can get some of those, we wrangle some of those for our podcast.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
So
fun.
you want to do like a sit down and do the podcast and then wrangle people in, or find
Look,
people and then have them meet us there? Is-
I
mean, is that-
honestly can't
I don't know what
imagine
you're
how it
thinking
runs.
of doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that. I told Nick Gillespie that let's try to do the 13th, the first day, late morning, early afternoon for the Reason Magazine podcast, so I can get that out of the way, and he'll be able to guide me in places. He's the pro. Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Skankfest, I'm more familiar.
Because I'm not sitting at a booth for fucking 8 hours
Right,
in Memphis.
waiting for
Waiting for
some
people to
No, I'm
shit
saying
to come
as
down.
we go and mingle with people, like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, you available tomorrow at the noon?
Yes.
And get the butterfly net and grab that guy. And
We need to
But-
pack a butterfly net.
I said
All right.
Skankfest. I meant the judicial thing. We might be able to pull a hot potato out of there for a podcast. I don't want to put our own on there.
Yeah.
They're both so soft spoken too. We both had them chime in on podcasts,
Yeah.
and they were both eat the mic. Hey, eat the mic, and then they get closer, but they get quieter.
As Meatwig gets louder right
I
now.
mean, we're there for one night, so we just kind of
Yeah,
get there early and figure out what to do. Because we might be able to just do it as covering the what's going on there.
I got us a suite with a giant. I mean, it's Phoenix at the end of June,
Yeah.
but I got us this giant patio, like bigger
Oh,
than the
nice.
patio, or as big at least as the patio at Van Dyke.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah,
Cool.
we have a nice outdoor at night.
We can,
It'll
yeah.
be 100
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah,
Where are you gonna be?
I love 100
End of
degrees.
June, I'll be back in.
Fuck you. God damn it.
Back in
Yeah,
July.
he's gonna drive out to
Okay.
pick her back up from Austin, to drive her back here to
To-
get our flight to Memphis.
Oh,
even though
okay.
she's very close to
Well, I know
Memphis,
you
but
were
I
gonna be on that.
I already
so-
bought all the tickets. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was when we thought I was still going to be back
Right. Oh,
by
okay.
June.
Have we
Okay.
ever done a flying vacation with more than the four of us?
I don't think so. 'Cause we've
I don't
done
think so
Hawaii,
either.
Costa
No,
Rica.
it's just driving.
Mhm.
We've done Vegas things with Chad and Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else. I had some August shit coming up. But what do you you have no plan? You're just
No, this is like an indefinite. Money's really good. It's a really fun job. It's just a blast. It's a great place to work. And so I was like,
It's like the volume of Chilkoot Charlie's in the good old days.
yeah.
Oh.
With like a way smoother operation.
Okay.
Because there's only
That
2
makes
stages. Coots had 10
Yeah.
stages or
Yeah.
10 bars and 3 stages
it's
at
really
one
like
time.
half the size.
So it's
Capacity.
Of
run
Coots, okay.
pretty smooth sailing.
Cool.
But we're fucking.
Has
spoiled
anyone else
there.
done noontime shows?
No, that's what I was gonna say. You're the only one that did it. The staff had so much fun doing it, and the best thing was that everyone, to get into the spirit of it, our manager came in. He's like, "All right, day drinking show. Everybody get in here." And everybody did baby shots
right
before
on.
the show started.
Speaking
Loved
of
it.
Trace, let's
Speaking of, let's
celebrate
have a little baby
the
shot.
noontime show that
And
we did.
the posters, we haven't really talked about it. We gave out custom posters signed to everyone from Patreon. And then the leftover posters we gave to the staff, and they fucking really appreciated
That
that.
was
Cool.
very cool. They loved that.
I love those posters. I forget
They
who
were
you said.
so
did it.
good, Chaille.
I do. I look like Neil Hamburg in it because I'm wearing some stupid glasses. I don't know whatever happened to those glasses, like 70s
yeah.
giant frame,
I remember them.
They were
Bob
horrendous.
Evans glasses.
Those were that was an actual picture. So it wasn't like, hey, dude Doug in the style of Neil Hamburger.
make
It was like,
these,
hey,
yeah.
I want this photo, this fucking big melon noggin with these glasses on it, and make it look just like this.
Yeah, I remember those glasses. I might have given those to Tom Knopka because when he get to town, he's
I
half
think
blind,
you did.
and I set him up with my eye doctor in Sierra Vista, and complete HIPAA violation, but fine by me. He goes, "Oh, you have the same prescription as Stanhope. That's weird." And so I gave him a couple pairs of my glasses that I didn't wear
Yeah.
anymore. So I might have given him the
I think
goofy
you
ones.
did.
Yeah.
I definitely think you did.
Looks like Mickey Rooney in that where he was playing a Chinaman. This
God.
big, huge Coke bottle. Like,
Oh God.
What was that? Because that wasn't
Breakfast at
recent.
Tiffany's is Mickey Rooney. You guys don't know this?
Oh, Mickey Rooney. I
Yeah.
thought
I
you
was
said
thinking
Mickey
Rourke.
Rourke.
Oh, did I say
that's
Mickey
what
Rourke?
I think you
was
said
like,
Mickey
I don't know what
Rourke.
you're talking about. Your poster is the first one that's been framed at the club, and then Tell was the next one who came through, who was actually selling posters. Him and his opener, whose name now I just had a brain fired on, but he walked by Doug's poster and he loved it, and we had extras, so he got
That's
one
cool.
of, he got one of Doug's posters.
That's cool.
And his was done by Troy Conrad. Troy Conrad.
Oh,
comes
yeah, I know
through-
Troy.
He comes through like once a month and does pictures for everybody. Does the whole staff thing.
It was
Yeah,
it was a photograph.
last time I was there,
Thank you guys.
Rogan was having a conversation with someone in the stairwell hallway about Troy Conrad. He's like, "So where does he live? Well, why doesn't he move to Austin?
He wants
Well, get
everybody
on
to move
that."
to Austin. Yeah.
I bet.
He definitely tries to get everyone to move to Austin.
That's funny.
Brian Holtzman's there. He's
Yeah.
there. Yep. He's starting to kill all the time.
Yeah, it's great too because he was legendary for never being able to or not feeling comfortable anywhere but the Comedy Store. Like anywhere else he went, he would be in a full panic.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know that
comes
he's
across
not,
like
but as long as he's doing well.
Yeah.
Like I did the some kind of dirty show at the Aspen Comedy Festival with him on the bill, and it was it's just constantly trying to keep him calmed down. Like, it's okay, Brian. You're gonna just do what you fucking do. We get a lot of things possibly in play in my future, which I'm not planning anything till I get a goddamn house. Once I have a closet set up with all my fucking I've been buying
suits.
way too much fucking new.
Oh my god.
You have no idea, Chaille. Whatever you're
I
thinking.
do. I keep bringing it
Whatever
home
you're
and
thinking,
putting.
it's way more. What he's doing at the thrift stores behind all the packages, you have no idea.
Oh, wow.
That's how I spend
No
most
idea.
of my time is like on
Hoarding.
Dollar Thursdays for Goodwill.
He goes to every single.
There's 14 Goodwills
He
in
goes to
Tucson.
every single one
You
and
hit all
I
calls
have
me
not.
every
I've not done
one.
every single one yet.
Oh, my
I've
God.
done as much as 8 or 9.
Good Lord.
I'd have to start out early to get all of them in. About 7 hours, half an hour a piece.
Don't you hit like thrift store fatigue though? Like after about 6, you just kind of gloss over.
Well,
Well,
that's-
man, shouldn't we go to sound check or something already?
That's why I've only hit that. I haven't done, and I have to actually be away from them for a while because when you're going all the time, you see stuff. You're just hoping to be there the day something new and great comes in. Because the rest of it, this was here last week, this was here last week, this was here.
Yeah.
Haven't you learned the hide the thing until the yellow tag is on sale?
Yeah, see,
hide it in the women's panties, so you can
that's
come
hard
back
to do
for
with a trench
yellow.
coat.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
Every week is a different color that's 50% off.
Right.
And on Thursdays,
Yeah.
that color for clothes is $1. So if you go in Tuesday, Wednesday, and you see some good shit that's 50% off, but you still only want to pay $1. Yeah. Take those size 32 pants and you bring them over to plus size women's fucking sleepwear.
Yeah.
Hang them up there and
Wait for Thursday.
Yep.
And he
Zip
goes
those
back.
up for a
Do
buck.
you have a focus? Like
I have
is
not
there-
done that, by the way.
Okay.
But I
You
know.
should.
He calls me
That's
about
great.
Well, here's the
dreaming
thing.
about it.
Here's the thing. I find other people who are, I'm assuming, doing that. Like, why is this fucking shirt in? Because my size 32 fucking pants. Like, I go to the section for 32, 42, 48, 30, and I start working. I'm putting shit.
You need to get a name tag for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Real super shocker.
there's a
Yeah.
Continuity instructor.
there's, well, first of all, Goodwill employees don't have name tags.
Okay.
You know,
Ouch.
there's some of them have regular employees. There's a couple at the one that's closest to my hotel that know who I am. Like, hey, are you Doug Stanhope? Yeah. Wow, man, can I get a picture? I go, yeah, anytime. I'm here most Thursdays. But a lot of them are like fucking DUIs and but like community service.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of
There's-
people do
I mean,
community
Goodwill's thing
service at
is an
Goodwill.
outreach.
Yeah.
for-
Yeah, but Goodwill is not a
Special people
non-profit
and-
organization. They're a
It's a-
for-profit
Yeah.
organization.
But no, they have a huge. That is a big urban legend that I have also put out there.
What?
They are a nonprofit.
They're not.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, you'll get the emails.
Yep.
Stanhope Podcast. And you know what? You can tell the ones that are DUIs and the fuck ups because they're the ones that are competent.
As opposed to the
The ones
they
that
hire
want the
regularly.
job.
Or need the job.
Someone needs them to have a job. It's good for them to have a job, so they're going to be placed here.
Pay him in coupons. He doesn't care. He doesn't understand the concept of money. I knew a guy who sold. I used to work for a guy that sold rugs and antique stuff at the swap meet at the Pasadena, the Rose Bowl, that huge one once a month. It was the outside of the Rose Bowl. And there was a guy that was also working for him, but I was like a young guy. There was this old guy, and he was always there too. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's his story? Why is he working for you? You know, and he's like 60. And he would always get all these trinkets and stuff like that. But he said that his scam was on Tuesdays, he would always volunteer at Goodwill because that's when the truck came in, and he would be, I'll unload the truck in the back, and he would stash stuff in the store. He goes, yeah, get a job. working for free, but you can get stuff. You can call your friends and tell them where you're going to put it. I'm like, man, this is fucking diabolical, dude.
Before there was the term hoarder, they existed, but there wasn't the word yet. Mother got a job when she moved to LA at the thrift store, the one close to us that I always went to. And I'm like, she's just spending what she's making. Like,
Yeah.
are you taking any take-home pay, or do you just go, oh, I want that, save that for me? And that's real fur, too. Why do you need a fur coat?
You're in LA.
Yeah.
And the thing with this guy was he's always have like sets of glasses, like Depression era, like glassware. And I'm like, that's what you fucking spend your Tuesday trying to hoard, is a set of 4 tumblers that you're going to get, what, $20 for? You waste your entire Tuesday waiting for the truck to come in and breaking your fucking 60-year-old back to unload a truck for what? Glassware?
Are those the ones that you always get?
Well, I mean, I like that style, but I don't.
Now I know where it comes from.
I don't sit around like waiting for hear the truck backing up, beep beep, and get all fucking salivating. Yeah, he never had anything good, but it was like, yeah, that was his. I mean, everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Yes.
Right? Keeps him honest, I guess.
Speaking have you seen my ditch bag?
No, not
I know
for
we
a
brought
while.
this up at one point on the podcast because I thought that's how fucked up my life has become. I can't find my ditch bag.
Wow.
Of all the things.
Did it get stored with?
I think there's a
think
possibility it could be maybe in the closet of the guest house.
Could be.
That's the only place I can think of it ending up. It's
Yeah.
not in the, obviously it's not in the main house because we know everything that's in there.
Yeah,
You never took
Pretty
it to the
much
hotel?
I had it at the first hotel.
but we don't know
And
where
unless
it is now.
I would have thought I put it in a car, but it's not. I've looked in all the cars.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only place I could think of. I'm starting a new ditch bag, and I'm like, what if the other fucking ditch bag shows up?
What, like it's going to
I
be
guess-
jealous?
Well,
What were you talking about?
I don't want to have too many ditch
Start
bags.
a new ditch bag.
I know.
It starts to look suspicious when you've got a
Yes,
lot
A
of
ditch bag in the
fucking
hotel, a ditch
ditch
bag in
bags.
this house, a ditch bag
The
in
other
the
one's
other
pretty
house.
heavy. I might get seasonal ditch bags. I've never once used the ditch bag, but
Well, that's why you pack a ditch bag, so you don't need to use it.
yeah. Yeah, but that's what I've been doing. Since I got everything that I could possibly need from thrift stores and I don't have anything other than bowling balls and globes to look for.
Yeah.
Chaille's he's doing some construction project and he's like, I could just put bowling balls in this retaining wall and that would look cool. And so and I want a globe and they're fucking outrageously
Yeah,
priced.
really
it's a
expensive.
fucking globe.
Yeah.
The cheapest ones are like $150 on Amazon and they're
And I think they're
Not
collectible
And
too,
then-
like to where like someone would snack. That guy would grab it on a Tuesday and go, "Hey, there's a fucking globe down here."
yeah. So anytime I
tumblers.
think I don't need anything at a thrift store, yes, bowling balls and globes. If I can't trick myself, but now I'm looking for ditch bag stuff and those fucking the quick dry fabrics. I found some shorts that I could, if I had a cavity, I could fucking curl them up and fit it in there. Like they're fold up so small. That fucking sport coat over there weighs less than a pair of underpants, and it looks like a normal sport coat. Yeah, I want to get a fucking. So now that's a new thing I can look for at thrift stores.
A ditch bag you can hide in a cavity.
I want to get someone from like a fucking Goodwill worker. Who's it? I want to get some inside poop from a Salvation Army Goodwill employee, former employee. Some fucking life hacks.
Oh, you're going to them for life advice?
No, like
No, about how to get the best deals.
Oh,
How to
yeah,
get that
or
50%,
things
Well, they're
How
not
how to get that
shoppers.
dollar.
They're just workers. How do
Yeah,
they
they've
know the
seen
best?
it all. They've seen
well,
what
they've
works and
seen
what
quite a
doesn't.
bit, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have that guy that knows me from the Goodwill. He comes out every time. Hey man, I beat up a guy last week. Yeah, he punched me in the face right in the store. And no, he's waiting for him outside. He'd thrown him out during the day.
Yeah.
And then he waited for him outside when they closed. And the guy tried to punch him in the face, and he beat the shit out of him. You know,
I'm working here for another 8 months.
Got a good story.
Yeah.
Tell your friend Rogan I got to punch a guy in the face.
Okay, Trace.
Yes.
Give that to
I'll pass
Rogan.
it on
Yeah,
every time I
please.
see him.
So what's the
So on the website, as far as like, I'll put up dates like Freedom Fest and Skank Fest where there's I'm promoting something other than just myself. But I think we're gonna make some changes on the website. I noticed things like the contact page still has explicitly Brian Hennigan. Well, before you send us a stupid question, think to yourself, is this fucking dumb? Or like, it's just, that demeaning kind of Brian Hennigan tone. I'm like, why is this? I never look at my website.
his accent's not on
So
there.
I want to simplify it. And I think for a while, we're going to go, like, if I'm going to do stray dates, they're going to be mailing list only. I'm not putting dates up on that website until like it's in the future and I'm doing a major tour. If I'm doing
You mean
some
for like a
fuck-around stuff,
run?
yeah.
Like a run
Yeah.
you put up there.
Yeah, if it's gonna have a poster, but if I'm going to do some dates here in a small place just for fun, it's gonna be a Patreon or mailing list or. So get on the mailing list and we're gonna get on the tour dates. Hey, invite only, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do 100 seaters. I won't do it Montana this time. Fucking summer goes so quick. Like last summer, we'd already done one road trip by now, like a massive one up through Wyoming.
Oh, yeah.
And then came back just in time to go back on vacation for 4th of July to Palm Springs.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, that was so hot.
Yeah, I loved it.
I remember Montana, we went up there and you had that show at the Owl Tavern or something.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That was
Livingston.
when we stayed at that one guy's property, that was
Yeah,
on the
Oh,
cliff.
yeah,
Fred.
I remember that.
Fred,
Yeah, the dogs
And
out there.
I can't
a
remember
long
the-
time
Kevin.
ago.
Kevin was the
He
guy.
did that. Oh, he did the ad. I'll put it in this podcast. The ad for the attorney. Yeah.
Fool for a client.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that
No,
was,
that was
a
different.
different
It
one.
was a different one.
Have you ever been arrested for driving while intoxicated?
What you gonna do?
Then Kevin Brown is the lawyer for you.
Hey, what am I doing over there? Jibba, you pulling me over for what? I'm gonna call my attorney. What's his name again?
If you've ever been inebriated, then Kevin Brown will take your case.
Come to Kevin Brown. He'll get you off.
Kevin Brown and my motherfucking. I'll call my attorney. You gonna tase me? I'll tase you, motherfucker.
Kevin Brown. He'll tase you with the law.
Fool for a client. I just remembered. I gotta fucking write some more of those. I have to get up north to my hotel, get high, and start writing some dumb fake commercials. Get fucking Chad back involved in some of these. I'm getting very pro podcast again.
Oh wow.
I'm feeling excited. I can smell that fucking new house, the fun house. Oh yeah, that's Tracey. We gave Tracey. Hey, you know what? Since the fun house is being remodeled, you get to tell us what we're gonna have for a new bar. But if you kind of got to be here, maybe we'll have to take that away from you.
That's not fair.
I don't think that's
know what
fair
I
either.
But you can pay for it since you're making all this
Oh,
money.
my
We'll
God.
decide, and you just pay for it.
No, I like it the other way
What, are
around.
you gonna go to
Way
college
better.
with that money?
yeah.
What the fuck?
No, oh, sorry.
We gotta figure out what the hell that Dave Rader's doing. You ever get in his ear about that?
Never see him.
Yeah.
I saw him yesterday when he was here.
Yeah,
That was it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good to
figure
see
out what he's doing with his life.
well, he did take a trip to Chicago and.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Nice.
in my house. That part. Hey, by the way, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good to get out and just to see people, like just having 15 people at that. The arraignment was just to.
Oh, you're talking about the arraignment. I
continue.
thought you were talking about the green room. because you did go to LA the day
Oh, yeah.
before. And
Yeah.
did
Oh
the
yeah, we
green
didn't
room.
talk about that much.
Yeah.
I mean, continue your thought, but I just
It's
I
just
had
nice
no
to-
idea you were talking about court.
It was just nice to see people.
Is this just where she goes and says if she is what she's pleading? Is that what the arraignment is?
Yeah, well, she had already pled, and it was the continuance, and she's on video camera. She's not even being perp walked into the.
She pled
But
not guilty.
but we wanted the judge to know. Okay, this lady has support, and
Yeah.
there was 15 of us.
Cool.
And
And
right when hers was done, Stanhope stood up, we all stood up, and we all walked out.
All right.
It was
all
fucking
together
cool.
and emptied the
Point
courtroom.
made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Everyone was here for that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was, I've gotten away from that. The green room thing, from what I understand, he's been working on a documentary, Paul Provenza, about Andy for 10 or 11
10
years
years.
now,
Yeah.
and didn't know how to wrap it up, didn't know how to end it, so they decided, hey, why don't we shoot an episode of The Green Room in my backyard? And if you haven't seen the show, it's all over YouTube.
Yeah.
It was on Showtime where he had 4 different comedians and him, just roundtable discussion
Were you
about
on
it.
it or just
Yeah, I was
at
on
it?
it.
Oh, you were on
yeah,
it?
you were
Okay,
there.
cool.
I was
No,
with yeah. You
No,
were.
I mean at the Andy one.
Oh, the Andy was Christine Levine,
Yeah.
Andy Letterman, me and Andy and
Okay.
Paul, and Henry Phillips. And so that was supposed to be the wrap up for it, but they put it out live. Nowhere Comedy is Ben Glebe. He started this during COVID, and somehow he's still doing it. And
Which is like Zoom comedy.
yeah, and I did. He was Paul was having people do sets, and I'm like, I'm not doing a set. I came here to sit around and talk.
You threw that on him last minute though, right? Like I'm not next. I'm not going up.
Well, he didn't ever throw it at me. So when I
Yeah.
heard other comments,
No, I told you. I said, because we just did issues with Andy, and Andy kind of laid down that, oh yeah, everyone's doing time, and then I told you, and you're like, what? Who the what?
yeah, but I'm saying he never said it, so
Yeah.
I didn't have to say.
Yeah. I heard you say something. I could hear you yelling when he was on stage bringing up Christine Levine. I could hear you say something.
I went up early before anyone did sets, as people were sitting down, going, "Listen, what I loved about the Green Room was, comedians that, watching comedians interact with each other were comedians that you might not know or ever want to see their stand-up comedy, like Bob Saget or Sandra Bernhardt, were really entertaining, and you didn't have to sit through their comedy. So that's why I won't be going up tonight."
As a favor to the crowd.
Yeah.
right.
And at one point, a couple of us did a couple of bumps of cocaine.
Oh wow.
And it was nostalgic. It
Yeah.
felt like fishing with earthworms in a bobber, or penny candy, or just something from the olden times.
Penny
I'll do a
candy.
bump. It's like eating that candy that came on paper and you
Oh, God.
peeled it
Yeah,
off. And
dots.
A dot?
yeah, and the paper
Yeah.
would stick to it a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm going to do a bump of cocaine.
That's
Remember
so
that?
adorable.
It was, and it didn't do anything, and certainly didn't wake me up. But it was. Again, it was good to be around folks again.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's it. That's. I'm glad you dressed up for this. You look like the bus driver from South Park, lady.
You need a little bird in your hair.
I did dress up. I just didn't brush.
She put this on.
I
This is
woke
so
up. I
cute.
just didn't brush my hair yet. Fuck you.
And Chaille and I, we're talking. I don't know if he mentioned this to you, but
I don't know if you've mentioned it to me.
Nickelback. Nickelback is.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It keeps bothering me about come to my
to the
this
show?
concert in Phoenix, and he sends me the breakdown of
The bass
Load In.
player,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trombone Mike, we call him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you, I'm going to be in Memphis that
That
night.
time. Yeah.
And I go, but we'll do Nickelback Tourism. We'll come out just to check out a show somewhere. And I found Fargo is their last date. I go, I want remote, and Fargo, nothing tops that.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
And that's the last night of their tour. So frayed nerves and exhaustion. Yeah, I want to see that Nickelback show.
Is it at a high school
Not
or is
really
it
there
at
for the hits.
an arena? Where is it?
Yeah, they're fucking arenas.
It's an arena?
There's one in Austin, and
No, I mean the Fargo one. I know they play arenas. They play fucking big places,
Yeah.
man. But
I
like
think
Fargo, what the
more than
fuck's
other
in
places.
Fargo?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah,
we're doing.
Nickelback has there. No, I went fucking flights to Fargo. You can't get
that's right, yeah.
a single stop. You have to 2 stop. Okay, you could go to Salt Lake to Minneapolis
That's
to
right.
Fargo or L.A. to what?
Yeah.
So I think maybe Bangor, Maine.
That could
You
be
said
fun.
Tulsa.
I like Tulsa.
I like Tulsa.
We were driving through Tulsa. We ended up, I was talking to Jeff Tate, comedian Jeff Tate, and he's all, oh, you got to go to this sound studio that Leon Russell had. And then we spent the day there, and then we had lunch, and I fucking loved Tulsa, man.
Wow.
I mean, for a day.
Yeah, for where
I liked
we
it
were.
for a day, yeah.
seemed
I
great.
spent some time there because Rowdy lived there.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, and
Captain Rowdy.
Yeah, Captain Rowdy, and I'd stay there, and it was. I've always every part of Oklahoma is sketchy as fuck to me.
Oh, okay.
I thought Tulsa was kind of like an Austin.
No,
I mean, as far
Well, I
as
mean, that was
compared to the rest
20
of
years
Oklahoma.
ago for Doug.
That's true.
We were just there a year ago.
Yeah.
It's a very gentrified
well,
areas.
we didn't we play a loony bin there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Barley corn? No, that was somewhere
no,
else.
that's Nebraska.
Yeah,
That was Lincoln, Nebraska.
yeah.
But yeah, it was Wichita and Tulsa had loony bin comedy clubs.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
If you did, you did it once.
It was the last 2 nights on the way out of town.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't really remember those. You're
Yeah,
just like,
I
okay.
thought
Yeah,
Tulsa.
wrap it up, wrap it up.
I
Yeah.
thought when Tracey and I were there last year, I thought that was the first time I'd ever been there. But yeah, we liked it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was on the list, so you asked, and I said that, and it's close to
Close
Austin.
to Austin, easy for
Yeah.
me
For
to
Tracey
get
to get from Austin to Tulsa is quick.
Yeah,
That's
so
not-
the
that's not 2 planes.
21st of
That's
no,
not.
21st of September, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I don't think I'll invite our people. They probably don't have the same sense of humor about Nickelback.
I don't think so.
No.
That's a big show, man.
Yeah.
Huge tour.
think it'd be
I mean,
a
did you see
blast,
the dates? They're fucking insane.
Oh, fucking Andy was at some bar in L.A. during this whole.
He went a couple days early, and he stayed a couple days after down in Burbank.
Here's the bartender talking about me opening for Marilyn Manson. Turns out her boyfriend is the guitarist for Marilyn Manson.
Oh, shit.
And she was talking about when me and Andy opened for Manson as.
Oh, you did
we just went out and
yeah.
pretended to be morning show
I was
radio guys, local.
At that with you.
And,
Yeah, I was
and we're
there.
saying, hey, you ready to rock and roll? Well, no one rocks and rolls like Edmondson, Honda, Toyota with push puller, dragon and blowout sale this weekend. Come on, no credit, no problem. Then the boom, get off.
No
and
one
Andy
liked you.
hears her talking. He goes, are you talking about in Portland? Yeah, I was the other guy there. I was the other guy.
That's so great.
No respect.
Wow.
I'm
How
trying to.
fucking random.
I can't.
That is
I
so
know
wild.
Twiggy Ramirez used to play guitar, but then he got Me Too'd, and so he bowed out. I don't know if.
Wait, I thought he
Fred.
died.
Twiggy Ramirez? No.
Which one died? One
Oh,
of them
that
had
was,
cancer forever or something.
Yeah, it was the. What was his name?
Who else? Oh, the fucking kid. The kid when I did the Aristocrats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I
tell
told the
that.
joke to the baby, and that was probably 2003. Yeah, that kid was at the Green Room show. Pete Golden was a agent or manager, and he was Penn Jillette's manager. That's so for the shoot we used his baby. It was a rental baby.
Yeah.
So Pete Golden said, "Hey, I don't know if you remember my son.
This is the
told the
baby."
Aristocrats as a
That
baby.
is so
It was
cool.
very
I
cool.
fucking love it. That's so
Yeah,
good.
that was.
I have a picture. I'll put that up on
Yeah,
this.
Yeah,
excellent.
definitely.
So.
All right, that's a wrap, and good things to come. Take us out, Bingo. Take us out live.
Okay, bye now.
Oh, don't hit the table.
That's right. That was part of me taking everybody out. How about I do it like this?
No.
Okay, how about this? Okay, bye now.